Hello everyone, Stephen Barber here, Freedom Lifestyle Guide and Vlogger. Today again I have a quote from you from the Law of Attraction Bootcamp where I'm getting a lot of great understanding and a new perspective. So today's quote: an understanding of the laws of the universe allow you to have, be, and do anything you want as long as you create the right vibrational environment for what it is that you want to enter into your physical and personal reality. Your life has caused expansion, and from this new level, you birth new desires. Now that you have experienced something, you are led into a direction of what is preferred. You make choices based on what you think you want in any given moment of time. From this stance, you attract thoughts. The thoughts are the feeling of what is desired. So again, we're talking about being a creator, and from our experiencing, birthing new desires that we want to bring into our life because we want to feel good, we want to feel joy. And so the question comes up, well, what about when I'm not feeling joy? What do I do to change that? And I just want to tell you a little story. A couple of years ago, I was in a different kind of a course. It was learning to facilitate heart-centered communication. And so I was on a Zoom video conference call with people all over the world. There was maybe only 6 or 7 of us on the call. And on that particular day, I was feeling quite a bit of despair. I had been in a process of many years of seeking what it was that I wanted to do when I grew up, I called it. And if you've ever been in that place of, not knowing what you want to do, it can be quite unsettling, quite disconcerting. And I had been experiencing this for some years. And on this particular day, on this particular call, I was feeling quite the heaviness of that. And I forget if maybe the topic was joy. It could have been. It doesn't matter. But what really is important for me is that somehow in the exploration of how I was feeling as I was taking space, as we call it, as I was the one who everyone was focusing their attention on, I was talking about it and what I was feeling. I came to a realization that was a neat breakthrough for me, is that this feeling that I was having of despair and this intense feeling I was having really was a good thing. It meant that I was fully alive. I had, just as a bit of a background, I had been previously on antidepressants, and which kept me at a not too high and not too low place. The idea of the benefit is it keeps you from a not too low place. The disadvantage, in my opinion, was that it kept me from not a very high place either. And on this particular day, I was feeling the low of that, this unsatisfied desire in my life. And it came to me that this was a really cool thing for me, that part of joy is feeling all kinds of intense emotions. And that this emotion was a strong indicator that I was really fully alive. And then later, I've learned that you'll never get it done. That will always be wanting to expand. Now, can you imagine if you ever got to a place in your life where you were done? No more desire, everything you've already got it. Initially, we tend to think, oh, that would be cool, that's what I want. Then as you begin to think about it, that you've already got everything you've ever wanted, oh, what now? Like all of a sudden there's no expansion, there's no joy, there's no desire. So can you see the connection? Even when these things happen to us that are seemingly bad, negative emotions, we don't like those things. We don't like negative emotion. We don't like conflict. I recently experienced that myself, and it doesn't feel good. But it is an expansive place. Underneath all of that chaos and whatever is new births, new desires being born, new preferences, like the quote was talking about, are birthed. And this is what keeps us moving, this being on this planet and everyone having a different perspective and a different idea, and our privilege to choose what it is that we would like to have in our life, what we want to create, what we want to pursue, and what we want to feel. So I hope that that makes some difference to you. It certainly is helpful for me as I realize that that's part of it. This journey, this juicy journey on this life, is all of the emotions and how they're all for us and all moving us forward in directions that we want to go. And it's all very good. A new perspective. Talk to you again. Bye for now.